Hello, welcome to a new vlog. Yeah, I have my sunglasses inside because I'm about to go outside. So welcome to a new vlog. In this vlog, honestly, it's just going to be a meal prep with me. Currently, I put on my coat, yeah, because I will be going outside to go grocery shopping. I do have a few things that I need to get. And yeah, once I come back, we'll do a little grocery haul. I'll tell you about the menu, but I'm going to cook tomorrow. I woke up a bit later than expected, so it's a bit too late right now for me to go to a grocery store, come back, and meal prep. So we will have to do it over 2 days. Let's go to the grocery store. Hello, hi, I'm back. Ambient noise, the fridge. So I am a bit tired and I'm like, I didn't do anything other than going to the grocery store, but my bag was heavy. Yeah, and I didn't buy that many things. Still, it was heavy. I already opened this. I just wanted to see like inside if they had a bag or if it was just like everything inside the box. Anyway, so I got a Crunch and Munch. Here, I didn't film much at the grocery store because it was busy. I guess it's because they have like a sale. So every first Monday? No, every first Tuesday of the month, you get like 15% off if you buy for $50 and up. Or you can get, I believe, 20 times the points. And it's probably why I have like more stuff. Because whenever I go to the grocery store, I buy like for maybe $27, $30 top. Yeah, that's around what I do. Yeah, every grocery run, that's what I do because I'm just like, I'm walking. So I don't want to carry something too heavy. But today it was heavy. My walk back was quite slow. But anyway, and I think it was two vlogs ago, I was talking about the chicken pot pie and the outrageous calories and the sodium level. But listen, don't tempt me. You give me $2 off, so it's $3.99. Yeah, I got one. Anyway, I'll have a light supper. So what did I get? I got some grapes. So these grapes were like $6.69. $6.69. Can you guys see me? I feel like the lighting is not that good, but anyway, $6.69. Are you mad? Even with 15% off, that's crazy. Hold on. I opened the blinds. I don't know if it changed something, but anyway, yeah, crazy. I got 3 bananas just because I want to make overnight oats, and I figured I would make maybe, well, I will use banana, and I already have like I have this, it's oh my god, how do you call it? It's almond. What's the flavor that I have? Oh yeah, I have almond extract that I bought like a while ago, so I put some in my overnight oats whenever I'm feeling like it. And this time I went and I got some coconut extract. It's artificial, it says imitation. That's terrible. Anyway, so I got this, and I figured I would make an overnight oats coconut flavor, kind of. And since it was 15% off, I was like, let me get some meat. So I got this. I don't like having to remove the skin, but the skinless ones were very small and more expensive. So I'm gonna have to do the labor myself. And then I got some pork loin center, something like that. Yeah, I got this. I can make 3 meals, not 3 meals, 3 servings with that. It's 3, 6, 7, 8. So I can make 4 servings. Yeah, not bad, I guess. I got some mandarins. They say mandarins, but I feel like they're more like clementine. Because I feel like clementines are small and mandarins are like bigger. I always thought that was it, the difference. But anyway, I got these. I much prefer to have like an orange, but the oranges were not on sale. And this was like $6, so it's not exactly what I call on sale. Oh my god, I didn't get anything. Anyway, so I also got some frozen veggies as usual. I don't know if I'm going to do with it. Yeah, I'll probably just mix it in a sauce or something. That's what I usually do. And I got 1 carrot, just a single carrot, because I want to put it in my sauce, meat sauce for tomorrow because I'm making pasta. I also got some broccoli, but it's not for this week. It's for because I want to make, what do I want to make? Cream of broccoli for next week. Well, I want to make it next week, the menu for next week. So I got some broccoli. Hopefully, I think I'm just going to, because it was at a reduced price. So I think I will have to clean them, cut them, and put them in the freezer so they can last until the next week. Yeah, I got some half and half. Yeah. At Shoppers Drug Mart, and I got a little bit of chocolate at Shoppers Drug Mart because I wanted, what did I want? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if they had anything on sale for Easter. I feel like Walmart would have been a better option, but I was not planning on going to Walmart just for that. So I got a little white bunny chocolate Lindt. Yeah, mine's are ashy, I know. I got this. It was $4. It wasn't that great, but I'm like, I think it was $1.50, $2 off. I got this. Everything else was just expensive for nothing. I'm like, isn't it supposed to be 50, 75% off? You're giving me like 20, 25, maybe 30% off. So it was quite underwhelming. I put most of the stuff away. I took out also the meat that I'm going to use for tomorrow, and I put my chicken pot pie in the oven. I have 8 minutes left, and I figured I would clean the grapes, clean the broccoli. So I have to share the fridge, which means that, you know, I need to be mindful of the space that I take. And when I put them like this, because if I had to put like the two, I'm gonna call them plate, but that's not what I'm trying, the 2 containers or whatever of the meat, it wouldn't fit. Now, my butter, you see, I put it right here. That's the chicken thighs. This is the chicken thighs that I bought previously. And I still had like a portion left for a meal. I have right here, this is where I put the chicken, not chicken, the pork chop, the loin pork chop, the pork. This is where I put it. And yeah, I just feel like it's better like this. Way better. I put this here. So I'm just going to disinfect the counter because meat, and I'm going to eat my chicken pot pie. Yeah. Hello, it's the next day. I think I did mention earlier in the vlog that I was going to cook the next day because I started my day late yesterday, and that's how I was able to go to the grocery store, pick up whatever I needed for my meals, come back and cook. And to be honest, I don't like doing it all in the same day. So I am getting ready to make my first meal. By the way, don't have any expectations. I just cook whatever I feel like eating. That's not even true. Sometimes I cook things that I don't want to eat, but I'm like, that's what I have, so I'm just going to eat it. Yeah, anyway. So, but I've been wanting to eat some pasta for over a month now. So I decided to make some pasta. I'm going to make a baked, I think yesterday I said macaroni, but it's not macaroni. Tortiglioni. And I think it's the same as cavatappi or fusilli. Anyway, this one is called Scooby-Doo. Anyway, pasta. So I'm going to make these. Very basic, simple. I have my, looks yucky. I'm going to cook the meat. It's ground beef. I have pre-made sauce, honestly, because I was like, yeah, I'm not about to do all of that. And it's also because the pre-made sauce were on sale. While I've been having a hard time buying, I think it's strained tomatoes. Yeah, strained tomatoes. Anyway, I've been having a hard time buying some because they're like rarely on sale and the price is outrageous. I used to buy them on sale for like $2, $1.49 in Montreal. I think full price was like $2.99, $3.69, and I was complaining. They're like $4 or $5 here. So we're going with Starbucks pre-made sauce. And I already this morning while I was making my breakfast, you remember yesterday I showed you like that single carrot I bought. So. Ew. Okay, well, I don't know if you can really see. Okay, so I already cut my carrot, and this is just like the frozen spinach. This is just the frozen spinach that I'm going to put in the sauce, so I can pretend that I have some veggies. Let me go get the sauce. I went with Cataly. I don't know if they have Cataly in the States, but if you're Canadian, you know what it is. I know it's not like the best in terms of quality, but whatever. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Unfortunately, you will have to deal with the outside noise because I had to open the window for the scent, the smell, and as you can see, we don't have any fan. I don't understand. That's terrible. Like, we don't have any fan. And one thing that annoys me is the fact that since we don't have one, even if I open the windows, the smell of the food lingers well until like the next day. I'm not even kidding. But it is what it is. Let me open the second window. So I will cut the onion. And so I can start. I'm going to brown them with oil, avocado oil. But I just wanted to say, if you're looking for something healthy, I'm just doing meal prep, and I was like, you know what, let me share those 2 meals that I'm making. I usually make 3 meals, but since I've been here, I'm kind of lazy, so I make 2, and I just figure it out for the rest of the week. Yeah, that's how I do it. But anyway, all that to say that I don't make the healthiest type of recipes. I don't have a recipe. I'm just going to swing it. If it's good, great. If it's not good, I'm still going to eat it. Like, I'm not going to let it go to waste. I almost forgot that I had to boil the pasta. Okay, so now I'm uncertain. Do I really want to bake it? I mean, it's less dishes if I don't bake it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. What's the easiest and simplest way for me? Simpler or simplest? I don't know. Anyway, what's the easiest way for me to cook that dish or make that dish? I'll see. I'm going to eyeball, I think, the pasta. Am I? I actually don't know how many cups I need. I don't. So I thought they were the same, but they're not exactly the same. Look, the shape. Well, they look the same. Ooh, they look the same, but this one is more twisted. It's time for the seasoning. I just like to put all my seasoning in that little like glass bowl, whatever, and then mix it together, pour it over the meat. Add some garlic. I usually always like use fresh garlic, but I don't have any right now. And to be honest, since I've been here, I haven't really used much garlic, but I'll go back to my, how you say it, to my habits once I'm able to live by myself. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know the lyrics of the song. Other than come on, come on. Onion powder. Crushed red pepper. So I don't like spicy things, but this is not really spicy. Oh, pepper, black pepper. Just a touch of salt. Yeah, that's it. Black pepper. Everything is mixed here. And I'm just going to add it to the meat. I added the meat. I forgot to press start too. But you didn't miss anything. I wish I had like, it's a tool that I've seen people use to grate the meat, ground meat. I wish I had it. I don't know how it's called. But I've seen like people on YouTube using it, and I was like, oh, that's a great tool. Okay, I'm going to let that cook a little bit. Oh, damn, that's not a lot. It's not a lot of pasta. I tasted them. I don't like the texture. I added 1.5 cup of pasta. I feel like I don't have enough veggies. I could have added more carrots, but I don't. And I could have added more spinach. I found that I have this in the freezer. It's a little bit less. It's coleslaw. I'm going to add it. So I'm going to go with this one. I don't know if you remember, but it wasn't the last vlog. I think 2 vlogs ago, I was talking about the sourdough bread that I bought, and the slices were so thin that it was like killing my palate, the roof of my mouth. But I went back, and this time I was like, can you just like slice it thicker? And she did. And I had some this morning, way better, absolutely way better. I do like their sourdough bread. The only thing is that, I think I mentioned that too, I don't really like it when it's sliced like that. I just prefer to have, I don't know how you call it, but like a oval shape bread. Yeah, kind of like the Belgian bread. I added a bit too much water, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of this one. A little bit like this. Okay. Hopefully it will taste just as good as it looks. Okay, it's ready. I am not going to bake it. I'm just not in the mood for it. And also, I will never repurchase those pasta. Is it those or these pasta? Anyway, I will not, because they don't hold their shape and I don't like that. A few of them like kind of broke down, can I say it like that? But look, you see, and that has never happened to me before, so yeah. Also, I kept some sauce. I didn't use everything, so you know, I could probably make 2 more servings with what I have here. And yeah, I do reuse containers, especially the glass ones. So I'm going to wait for it to cool down and put it in the freezer. So I'm just going to clean a little bit, and I'm going to start my second dish. I just decided to switch up things because I just want to get it over with. Initially I wanted to make chicken meatballs, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm just going to put it in the oven. It's not meatloaf. It's not meatloaf because I won't be adding anything. I'm just going to season the ground chicken and put it in the oven, and then make my Greek salad on the side. Yeah. Alright, so I'm ready for meal number 2. I already like cut the onions and I put them in the pot. I'm just going to add the oil. I should have done that before, but anyway. Add the oil, and then we're making some sort of Greek inspired meal, kind of. I have tomatoes. I have like a little bit of cucumber left. I wish I had more, but I don't. So I'm going to cut these, put them together. I'm also going to make some quinoa. And what's the other thing? I have tzatziki sauce in the fridge. I also have green olives. I do prefer the black ones, but I don't have any black ones. And what else am I going to have? Oh, I have some feta cheese also in the fridge. And you know what? I decided I'm not even going to put the ground chicken in the oven. No, I'm just gonna cook it on the stovetop and call it a day. So I put 1 tablespoon of oil, and I put like a third of bouillon mix. I add a cube. I put a third of it in it, and then I'm going to add the quinoa because it's boiling. Just 1 cup. Give it a good stir. Okay, so I just made. I think it's cooked actually. And now I'm just going to cut my veggies. Yeah. So it is currently 4:20 already. I've been at it for 2 hours and I barely did like anything complicated. Anyway, it is what it is. What did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so the reason I started at 2 is because I did not sleep well at all. So I finally decided to get out of bed and do a little bit of journaling. But I thought it was like 5:30 a.m. Ooh, it was 3:37. So I don't know if I'd been awake since 2:30 or 3, but I'd been awake for a while before I finally decided to get out of bed. I did a little bit of journaling. And I went to bed last night with a migraine. What's new, huh? And I woke up with it. So from 3:37 until 5:15, I just decided to journal. And I got out of bed probably around 9:20. That's crazy because I was supposed to wake up at 7. I should have been done with cooking a long time ago. I should have been like back from my walk. Search for a job, doing other things before my workshop tonight at 7 p.m. But it didn't turn out like that. And that's the moments where I don't want to say it's a blessing, but it kind of feels like a blessing that I'm not working, because having a migraine and having to go to work, horrible, disgusting. I hate that for me. My meal from last week, I only have 1 left. That's why I needed to cook for the upcoming days. And today is like Wednesday. I didn't feel like cooking the other days, and I already had food, like I said. And the thing is that I need to finish my meals so I can make room for my next meals. So that's why I didn't want to cook before like today, which is Wednesday. So here's what we have. I'm just going to add some cheese when it's time for me to eat it. The quinoa, well, you can see it, the chicken, and the salad. I'm thinking that this is like 4 servings. I'm going to add tzatziki. So we're just going to make 2 overnight oats. The base is the same. Oats, chia seeds, that's the base, and yeah, of course a little sweetener and milk, half water. I'm going to do one with almond extract and peanut butter. I wish I had almond butter because I don't really like peanut butter, but it is what it is. One, and the second one is going to be yogurt with coconut fake extract. In the morning I'll just add like half a banana to both of them. Oh, I don't know, I think I'll just add half a banana to the coconut one. This is it for me. The reason, by the way, I didn't mix or stir the yogurt in and the peanut butter, well, first of all, the peanut butter is hard as rock because I have to leave it in the fridge, but it's because when I don't mix it, it just kind of gives some sort of a creamy texture in the middle. So that's why I don't mix it. I like that. Now, of course, there's yogurt in this one, so I will not be putting it in the microwave. So I don't know how I feel about that, but definitely the peanut butter one I will be putting in the microwave. What's that? Oh, that's the fridge. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me while I was meal prepping. I did enjoy spending time with you guys, even though it made it longer for me to cook because, you know, you have to film and everything. But one thing before I end the vlog, I already mentioned it, but still, I will show you what the meals look like once I plate them. And also I have, like, for breakfast I do have these two, but I also have, I told you I made turkey bacon this morning, so I have like a few slices, and also I will be eating that with eggs. Yeah, however I feel, like it really depends. I might wake up tomorrow morning not feeling like having any overnight oats and have like bacon with eggs and bread, or just bacon and egg. So for snacks, I do have some hot salami, quinoa, and I have Melba toast. I have the green grapes that we bought for $6.49, the little bit. Anyway, and I have some cheese if I want to eat that. I also have some, I said, yeah, well, yesterday. It was yesterday, but for you guys it feels like it's the same day. But I also got some clementine or mandarins. Yeah, so I feel like I'm set for the week. I know it's Wednesday, so it's like we're already halfway through the week, but honestly this week's probably gonna last me until next Monday, next Tuesday, we'll see. But anyway, yeah, this is the end of the vlog. So if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, share it with your friends, with people who actually like vlogs. And then thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.